Hello everyone, and welcome to Journey Beyond the Abyss. Episode 200. Amazing. Not going to say that this is like the fourth attempt to do this, so let's just jump right into it. Hello. So, 200 episodes of stupidity and mayhem. What did we learn so far? Don't lick cables. That's something we learned. An important lesson. I don't have any money anymore. So, what I'm going to do? I'm going to be lame. Because I did a few things in between. But there are no recordings of that. For reasons of stupidity. So, I'll just have the villagers, the guards, fight the dungeon and talk a bit. Come on, break. So, 200 episodes, over a year of content. Looking back, my initial uploading schedule was dumb. Putting out an episode nearly every day. I wouldn't do that again. Ouch. Come on, guys, fight. Come on, fight. Fight! So, and now to my 2 videos per week schedule, which I think is manageable and fine. And steal some books while the cars are distracted. Does this actually work? Yes. Yes, it does. Cool. So, what did we learn? This is a long, hard, and very tedious mod pack. But everyone knew that from the beginning. And in the now lost recording, I went over it H by H, and I think I will do that in a very short manner while I raid the dungeon for no particular reason. So, beginning H, I like it. I like the quest book entries. They're kind of fun. You know where to go to. But the later ages, I think they're a bit too much of, well, look at the wiki for modpack X, Y, and Z, or just ask the Discord, which, to be honest, not the biggest fan of that. I like it when the modpack at least gives me an inkling of idea of what I should do, and not just throws me into world and says, here, it's a huge amount of stuff, go play with it. I mean, it is nice, don't get me wrong, but some input would have been nice. And yeah, that's actually pretty much my only complaint. this pretty much is all that I have complained. Everything else, it's okay. I like it. The CBT recipes, yeah, right, sure, but usually having done the worst recipes once, you get ways to make the stuff in a bit, which I like. I also very much like this kind of progression. Yes, come on, go in there. I very much like this kind of progression where you go from nothing to a whole industrial base. I mean, you start with Stone Age technologies, and now look at my base. It's a nightmare, a factory nightmare. It has kind of the Factorio thing going, that some parts of the factory are so complicated that I don't... Oh yeah, that's this. Okay. No, we're not going to... That I don't understand what's going on in my factory anymore. Parts of it. With all of the piping going on, and with all of the... just generally the stuff that is going on. What is routed where and such, which, of course, personal problem, because I could have done it the sensual way, or the way that makes sense. Sensual is something different, I think. Instead of doing it in a way that actually makes sense, no, of course not, that would have been too easy, so everything is just a mess with pipes everywhere. No one knows what's going where. Such. Ouch. You're doing like literally no damage to me. Right, so... Chairmaster. Goodbye, Chairmaster. Interesting, this has now been switched off. Well, let's raid the dungeon. Oh, now it's on. Right, where was I? It's quite late and I'm easily distracted in the best of times. Right, so... I completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyway. Does not matter. Let's leave those guys to die. Hello, Super Butterfly. Let's... not concerned with you. And instead just pick flowers. While I try to remember what I was talking about. Yes, this is just like the normal episodes. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you entertained yet? So... Ah, yes. Rewatching my running recording helped me remember what I was talking about. So yeah, the progression. And let's stay in this very safe spot and go through the quest book. I like most of this. I like that you can finish this on the starting platform. I especially like that there are secrets all over the platform, and you actually have to find them. The only thing that would have been nice is a hint that you need to use a pickaxe for the loot crates. In general, I like that when you go to the island, you will find free stuff everywhere. And you could loot much more than I did. I didn't because I didn't want to steal from the villagers as much. Because, well, I'm a sly fox, but I'm not a thief that way. I'm a thief in other ways. I'm a con man more. I like it. Conning them with their glass. So this was the first really tedium. And yeah, the refractory clay. Starting refractory clay that has a 5% failure chance in the kiln and takes 7 minutes. That was... Ooh, that was harsh. And then that you need iron to make the refractory kiln to make that stuff easier, cheaper. That took a while. But then again, that was kind of fun, even with the freaking buckets that constantly break. But yeah, it was okay-ish. Explaining pit kilns. I mean, I only knew how they worked, not from this description is very vague. I only knew how pit kilns work from other videos, from Dr. Professor Robot's videos and streams. I'm not quite sure if I would have figured it out first, second, or third try how pit kilns are supposed to work. A bit more explaining in general would be nicer. At least basic understanding. And not having to tap out, open a browser, and then just looking up what you have, how this stuff works. But then again, it doesn't have to be Jade Cat amounts of explanation. Although the Jade Cat mods, they don't have that much explanation either. So mixed bag. But yeah, thing is, it's really nice to progress through here and learning that new technologies give you more answers to the problems you previously had. Chapter 3. That was, in hindsight, fun. Must have been fun to watch me being set on fire by the demon core, the plumery furnace. And once you know how to cheese the forging mechanism, it's okay. Not knowing how to cheese the forging, however, a pain. Not gonna lie, when working with the anvil, I was very short on stopping this. Even going so far as to frigging cheat me a copper tool rod, but nah. I got it in the end. Just took a huge amount of hammers, but yeah, this. I mean, it's not modpack specific because this Tinker's stuff is from a different modpack, just taken over, but it's annoying. As is getting the first iron ingot the intended way. It's a very good thing. You can just break iron blocks. You find lots of iron blocks and break them on an anvil into the bars. This is deceptively little, this chapter. But how I remember it, this was like 90% of playtime. It's not, but it definitely felt like it. Then this. This again I really liked. Because pretty much each step you took, yes, each of the workshops took huge investment in resources to get. But at this time, you knew what you would, or I knew what I was doing. You generally know what you're doing, and with a bit of exploration, getting iron isn't the problem. Neither is getting copper. And so each of these steps was time consuming but pretty manageable, and getting the new stuff was pretty cool. Learning the new mechanics of the workshops, of the different workshops, and then of course finally getting Tink's tools. Oh boy. Getting the smeltery, getting the melter first. I never used melters before. In every other mod pack, I immediately just built smeltery. And it's really, really nice to go from the tiny little smeltery that could just cast three ingots at once to the big one. And then chucking in a whole bunch of stone to get more seared stone to make more seared bricks. Chisel them into shape. Yeah, that was nice. And finally having a bucket. Oh, that was so good. Yeah. And then, oh dear, the cogs and the sawmill blades. Those, and the machine frames in general. Those were like pure grind for not that much gain, I feel like. I mean, why am I using pig iron for that? That just falls out of the sky. I mean, it's cute, looking like a little pig, but why? I think here that the mod descriptions or the quest description could be, I don't know, maybe a sentence more. But then again, in the end, you get the most important thing for the next 3 chapters, the engineer's workshop. And that's where I spent most of my time in those 2 chapters. But I can see other people not spending as much time as in here. Because this is all about growth. This is all about resource gathering and automatic resource gathering. Pretty sure other people do not scour the whole map and do not set up excavator after excavator after excavator for everything, because in here we should get rock hounding, and that should give all the resources in a much simpler way. Come on, click. So my gameplay bloated here. But then again, it's really fun because with most of these mod packs I have never used. Didn't use immersive engineering all that much or at all. So it's pretty great getting into building these large machines. That's something that many other mod packs I played over the years just didn't include, and it's really nice. I didn't know about this mod before. It looks good. And with the frigging cables, man, it has quite a bit of challenge if you want to have a base that doesn't constantly zap you. And I'm quite pleased with how my base setup is looking, with an upper portion which is mostly safe for work, and a lower portion which requires the special metal pants, so you don't die from electricity. I think that was pretty nice, all in all. Just making all of this. One thing, though, that I think should be added in here, or should be added in here, is the mechanical artisan. If it were not for robots videos, I would have no idea even to look for the mechanical artisan. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that I have with the mod pack. It's really hard to figure out the things you just unlocked that are not in this quest line. Because if you do not know previously of those mod packs, it's really, really hard to see that, to figure out how to use stuff. I would have had no idea how to use the mechanical artisan if it weren't for robots videos, basically. And just looking through the tech tree, I wouldn't have known, and so I wouldn't have looked for it and wouldn't have used it. And it takes so much of the automation from your back. Making all these blocks so much easier with the mechanical artisan slaving away in the background. And without watching those videos, I wouldn't have ever found it. And I think without knowing about mechanical artisan, I would not have gone on playing beyond this point. Same with the Project Red stuff. I know kinda how they work because I've read the wiki, and some parts are unlocked here, and some other parts are unlocked here, and there's just no mention of what you have unlocked and what they can do and how they work. And I don't know, some kind of hidden notes, maybe, like these are the things you have unlocked now that you've finished this chapter. helping you for the next, that would be nice. Just at the end of the chapter, like maybe something to, right. This stuff would have made this whole chapter much easier. Here is that info so you don't go mad on the next one. Because all of these automation mods, they're really complicated, I think. And yes, most of the mods do have books on their own. I like the immersive engineering books, it's very well written, and the visualization of the multi-blocks is really well done. The forestry books are quasi-helpful. I know Tinkers, so don't need to use the books that much for that. And as far as I found out, that's about it. About the mod helpers books. Many mods just don't have it. And so just some kind of compilation what the chapter unlocked would help massively, because going forward I have no idea what to do. This is really big, but I do not know if this is everything, and going from experience in this mod pack, it probably isn't. There's a whole ton of stuff that's useful and not quite hidden, but completely unexplained, so you don't even know that it would have been useful. It's, I don't know, kind of annoying, kind of enticing, but learning is much more fun if you have a nudge in the right direction, I want to say. If there's a, look at this, here are some hints on other stuff. Right, you beast of a chapter. In hindsight, actually quite a chase. What I personally did like is that these crucibles and stuff put out different amounts of molten materials that don't line up with Tinker's mod, and that they don't mix, that molten and liquid copper are different things, although, yeah, of course, liquid. Yeah, sure, you have to heat it, but come on. And that the smeltery, sure, I cannot get energized redstone from it, and then I look at the melting crucible and says, ooh, it melts at 300 Kelvin, the redstone and the glowstone, and it's like, bro, that's room temperature. Why can I not smelt this in the normal smeltery? I don't know. Weird. Very weird. These crafting tables, they're cool, but they really lack the versatility of the workshops. The thing with the really big grids to have them auto split stacks of material like the workshops do. Nah, that would have been really, really helpful with the amount of stuff you have to put in, and that, especially once you have the most advanced crafting table. I made the next tier of crafting table already, the elite crafting table by now, and that should give me the ability to just shift click the stuff, and it goes all over the grid. Yeah. The manual rolling machine, I find, is a funny troll that you have to just click it and be there. That's kind of fun. The mass production of the circuit boards and the insulated glass really put in some, highlighted that there is a need for a much better dye production recipe. I don't know. Just having pestle and mortar when you have industrial rock grinders uh, feels a bit like an oversight. And even if it is a pretty expensive machine, one block machine to just craft, and then you throw in the flowers and stuff, and out come your dice. That would be something, I guess. That would be nice. But yeah, stop talking around the hot topic here. This grind, pretty much my only gripe with this fucking grind is that the numbers don't line up nicely. Did you just don't get here to the one crystal matrix ingot that you need to make infinite more crystal matrix ingots that you have leftovers of that stuff, and it's not used anywhere else. I mean, the enhanced ender ingots and the ender stars are, but this stuff, so far, I haven't found any use. It would have been really neat if that just had lined up. And yeah, by the way, this is why we are not at the base, because this is recorded way after episode 200 would usually air. Right. Looking forwards, I'm actually looking forwards to seeing more stuff. Oh yeah, the loot crates. I don't know if I'm just really, really unlucky with my loot crates, but so far, this, and 8 more. So far from the loot crates, I mostly got bronze gears and electrum ingots. I'm not too happy about those. Yeah. But yeah, looking forward, I thought after a month of not recording, I'd get fatigue. And I might get fatigue again, but I'm actually looking forward to this whole crap. And I wonder what... God, I get so much osmium, and only now, there, 4 chapters from now, the osmium will be used. Great! Fun. Iridium. And stuff that the game doesn't even let me see. Equals MC square, probably. High covalent dust. Well, maybe it's magic. Cosmic. Moss neutronium. Let's make a starship. Yeah. So I already got draconium dust. Great. I need to carry it on till the end. God damn it. Anyway. I'm looking forward to the next thing. That's not what I want to... Obviously not. Right. So, I'm looking forward to what's to come. I hope you're looking forward to what's to come. Thank you, everyone watching, everyone who did subscribe to my tiny little channel. I mean, it really, quadrupled in subscribers until since I started. And thank you, person out there who likes every one of my videos. You actually make my day every time a video is uploaded. And also, it's very strange seeing the statistics of like the first 2 episodes have about 100 about 100 views at this time of recording. And then it's like a huge gap, and some of the early videos, and then just like episode 160 just share like 35, 30 views. I don't know why I find this funny, but I really kind of do. And to anyone coming late to the party watching this, I don't know when. Who knows if YouTube will even exist by that mythical time in the future. Sorry. I hope this isn't too confusing. Right. Now let's get these abandoned sheep people back home. And then end the episode by shooting dead our royal king and echoing mist so that they may respawn within the limits of the town. And then I'll stop recording, and yes, you come on over here. And probably normal episodes will commence then. Thusly. Yes, come on. You can do it. And I'll see if the lag issue will be fixed or not. Which is mostly the main problem that I just very simply might run out of. What's it called? Of computing power, right. Because this will not be fun if there are no frames. Right. Which probably also means that there will be quite a few more fish killing missions. Yes. This is all your fault. Being picked up by the air currents. Come on. Very sorry, Your Royal Highness, but you need to respawn. No, hiding in the water will not save you. Did you drop anything? You didn't. And I was about to hit F to throw a flare. Wrong game, folks. Wrong game. Also, some feedback while we're at it with YouTube stuff. I hope nobody gets any ads from my videos. Because I specifically switched them off, turned them off, and I hope they are off. But I trust YouTube only as far as I can throw it, which is not very far. Because it's a huge company. I can't throw. Because I'm a weak fox. So yeah. If you do see ads on any of my videos, please let me know. Because I'm interested in that. And I do not want ads on my videos. Which is kind of dumb, but I'm not going to make any money with those anyway. Right. 200th episode. 40 minutes of rant. I think that's enough for today. From this very dumb looking fox. Thanks everyone for watching. Onwards to the next 200 episodes. And yeah. Just as they say, farewell. And see you next time.